Alright, this is a full moon, worm moon reading for Libra. This is also in Libra. It's going to take place at 3 a.m. on March 25th. And it's going to be a lunar eclipse also, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Usually anything under Libra, as far as moon phases are concerned, would have new growth, intentions, and balance that will come into play around the time that this event will happen. So let's see what's going on with your cards, and then we'll get into the reading. We have the Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser in the end. We have a Fan. We have Romance, Celebration, Party. We have Dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. We have Butterfly. A change for the better. Alright, so let's see what's going on. Okay, so retroactive pattern, fear rising up for healing. We have rapid action. You could be fearful of something just coming out of nowhere, or there being some implications to like things that you've done in the past or something that's just not needed at the current moment. Could also be a financial thing that could arise at any moment in the near future, or some other thing that could. And with the lunar eclipse, we do have the sun involved, so self-expression around this time is going to be unstable relationships. You might be having a few unstable relationships with people, either family members or romantic, or maybe colleagues, stuff like that. That kind of are more either volatile or money-based, or there could be other things that are coming into play that just is a problem at this moment in time. It could basically be anything that just, either you can't afford something, or it's the wrong time. You have to be at work at a certain time and you can't get out at a certain time for other based reasons in your relationship or your family. So let's see, we have Moon. The moon is part of the lunar eclipse thing, so the moon is expressions most closely connected to this illumination. We have feeling defensive, so you might be feeling defensive in your situation, with certain people, around certain conditions, or just in general, because you feel like you always had to defend yourself. You're always being, like, held in contempt, let's put it to you that way, where it just feels like everybody's against you and you don't feel like you can express yourself to your fullest ability, or something to that effect, or you just feel like justice isn't being served in your favor, or you're being blamed for a lot of stuff that's been happening, or there's been something that's occurred which could have been a reference to you in some way, shape, or fashion. So there could be a bit of a problem there too. So keep that in mind. So how can you retroactively help this blocking of your self-expression? There could be a miscarriage, or there could be some misinformation about like a child's birth or something. There also could be something wrong with a relationship. It could be some infidelity, either on your part or somebody else's part, and the relationship is unstable. There's some dysfunction here. So it could be with friends, family members. It could be in a relationship. It could be as far as infidelity is concerned, or it just could be that you guys aren't gelling well. There could be like a bunch of different things that are happening, and it's just not a good time for anything to happen. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be a miscarriage, but I do feel sorry for anybody who does have a miscarriage and wants a baby. It's a hard thing to go through, and I hope you're doing all right if you went through something like that. You need support from your friends and family when you go through a miscarriage. All right. So um, what are you releasing from this block to achieve something bigger? We have having more than enough money, either to spend or that you're getting from family or that you're getting from your job or something else. I just feel like you might have been planning to have a family because you do have money, and I just don't think it happened the way that you thought it would. And it probably was heartbreaking for you and your family, and they're just taking out their misery on you because you were the one that was supposed to bring them happiness or something craziness like that. But yeah, I feel like there's always other things that you might have overlooked at the current moment that you might have to take care of, and then try again if you want to have another child or whatever. Um, I just feel like the timing might have been off, okay? But if you did have a miscarriage, take some time to yourself and heal. Make sure that you're going to therapy and stuff like that. Because going from an incredible high, like being happy for child's birth, to being upset about a child passing is two different extremes that you do have to talk about so you can get it off your chest and you can move on from there. Bury and, just, have that closure at least. You don't have to like be totally heartless in the fact that your child died or whatever. You just have to acknowledge that you're going through pain as well and that it was a big thing that you wanted to do and then it just didn't happen the way that you wanted it to. All right? Anyway, hopefully this helps somebody out. If you're going through stress, pain, whatever, do seek out therapy. I know it's hard for a lot of people to admit that they might need that type of help, but it does help a lot of people who are going through a lot of crises or feel like they're in a lot of pain or they can't move on from a particular thing and they need closure. Okay? Anyway, I will see you in the next reading. You take care of yourself, you take care of everyone, alright? And enjoy the lunar eclipse. It only happens a few times every so often. But this is supposed to be an enchanted moon, but it's only a partial. So we'll get the full one probably in October, around your birthday probably. But anyway, see you in the next reading, alright? Bye.